What's up guys, Dan from PressA2Join.com back bringing you another achievement guide. This time around we're in Lifeless Planet on the Xbox One. We're going for 2 achievements for a combined score of 175 gamer score, which is Hound and Geologist, for collecting 10 and 15 samples throughout the game. The first collectible, the first sample you're going to find is in Foothills, which is the second mission. Once you land on that little rock there and it collapses, you'll come underneath this little archway. If you turn immediately to your left, you're going to find your first sample, which is right in front of a rock. All you need to do is walk up to it. The PDA will open up and that will be the sample collected. The next one again is on Foothills. You'll come to this little area here where you need to push a boulder off one of the little pillars there. The game's going to want you to come this way. It's going to want you to jump across the gap there to the left. Instead of jumping that gap straight away, turn back around. Follow this little pathway all the way around, and you're going to find your second sample straight in front of you at the end of the alleyway. The third sample in this level, Foothills, once you land on this little rock platform, you're going to jump down. There's going to be a waterfall to your left. Ignore that and go straight on and to your right. You'll come again to a little alleyway. Once you hit a dead end, make an immediate left and using your jetpack, force your way up the hill and you'll find the next sample directly in front of you. The next level you're going to find a collectible in, or next sample in, is going to be Chasm. There are going to be 2 in this level. As you're making your way down this rock hill, you're going to come across this red rocky area, and your next sample, sample number 4, you can't really miss. You're pretty much going to trigger it as soon as you run past it. You can see the rock glowing, and that's your 4th sample. The next sample, the final sample in Chasm, once you reach this building, you're going to need the extended jetpack, which will get you another achievement. So walk up to the jetpack, the canisters to get your extended jetpack. The achievement for using extended jetpack will be found here when you jump across this gap. The game's going to want you to jump again to your left and go across to the opposite side of the cliff, but you're going to want to ignore that. Go straight up this hill and follow it all the way down to the next sample. You can then track back and carry on the game. The next sample is in Wasteland. As soon as the level starts, you're pretty much going to come to this green footprint path. You can't really miss this one. You're going to run straight into it. It's right directly in front of the hexagon platforms, which you need to jump across. Further on the level, you're going to come down some of these hexagon platforms. You'll land back on the green footprint path, follow it all the way around, and be very careful because the plant next to the sample here can kill you if you walk over it. Pick up the sample without touching the plant, and that's the final collectible on Wasteland. On Badlands, which is the very next level, once you've got yourself some oxygen, which you need to progress in the game, make an immediate right from where you got the oxygen and follow the path that I take, hugging the right hand side. I think there are 5 in Badlands, 5 samples, so a large chunk of them are found in here. There is actually more than 15 samples. I think there's maybe 16 or 17 in total. So, and if you follow it all the way around to the right, you're going to find your first sample in Badlands. So directly from there, if you turn your way back, make your way back to where you came from, we're going to find the next sample. So make your way back to the main pathway where you're intended to go, where you're supposed to go. You're going to come across an area where some boulders are blocking your path. And once you come to this area, you'll have the boulders blocking your path on your left. Make your way to the right. Walk up this hill, and as soon as you get to the top of it, make a direct right, and you're going to find your next sample in the corner, conveniently hidden behind a rock. Celestine. You're going to come across this shortcut scene a little further on in the level, and once you do, you're going to need to make your way down this rock. The game's going to want you to go right, but before you do that, make a left, follow the path all the way around, and you're going to find the next sample tucked in the corner. The next collectible on the Badlands, once you've activated that with your robotic arm, you're going to make your way down this little hill. You're going to need to get your extended jetpack here, and you're going to need to make your way across some pillars using your extended jetpack. So if you follow the path that I take, you should make it quite comfortably. So I'm going to jump down to the first platform, then use the extended jetpack to make my way across to this next one, and then going to go left and use the jetpack again to get myself across to this platform, and once more again to make myself across to this cliffside, and then going to follow it all the way around, hugging on the left hand side. Now you probably can go straight on from here, but I take the safe route and go back for the pillars. So I make a right, jump to this pillar, and then again to the final pillar. And you're going to want maybe a short run up for this one. The idea is to land yourself on one of the rocks, so use your jetpack to get yourself down. Once you're safely down, make your way down the hill, make an immediate left, and again follow the path all the way up and round. And the sample is going to be on your left hand side. There is one more sample in Badlands. Once you make your way up to the very top, you're going to find this alien artifact type thing. I guess that's what it is. Turn it directly from there, make your way across to the edge of the cliff, and you're going to find the sample hidden in between some rocks at the back. The next sample you're looking for will be on the level Nightfall. I'm showing you pretty much from the start of the level. You're going to find the little secret entrance on the left hand side. Right after that rock, if you turn left, you'll find a little tunnel, a little cave. If you follow it all the way around, you're going to find the sample at the back of it. That'll be directly in front of the trees that are blocking your path. The next collectible, the next sample, you'll come to this little area where you'll find red and green paths. If you make your way to the right and follow the path that I take, it's going to be a little bit of a tricky one to follow. You make your way around on the grass, back onto the rocks, then take another right onto the grass. You're going to use this tree. If you go near it, you'll trigger it. You're going to use this tree to walk yourself up to the platform. Then you'll be back on the grass again. Don't follow the path that I take here. For some reason I wander around this rock, which is needless. I don't need to do that. This is not where the sample is. You're going to make your way back where I came from, and just follow the path that I take from here, avoiding any dangerous plants. If you stick to the left hand side, and then take another left, you're going to see the sample at the back. It's quite a tricky one to find. I had the brightness all the way up for that, so hopefully you'll be able to see it. The next level is Last Stand. You'll be jumping across using your extended jetpack, across rocks. You'll eventually come to an area where there will be some plants in the ground, some deadly plants in the ground. Once you get to that area, you're going to want to take a left. And just stick to the left hand side here. You're going to see the plant in front of you. If it's about halfway through, maybe, after using your jetpack, you'll come across this. You'll come around the back of this rock, and you're going to see the sample. That's the only one in Last Stand. And the final two we're going to get in this video, which will get you both achievements, is probably actually 16 in total. The first one you're going to find in Dead Forest. As soon as you get to the forest area, if you hug the right hand side and just stick to the right hand side, don't waver away from it, You'll come across trees, but you can go through them, around them. If you make your way through the trees, sticking to the right hand side, you can't miss this collectible. This will actually probably net you the 15th collectible achievement. I will show you the extra one in Dead Forest. If you make your way down here, you're going to come across trees that are laying left to right, right to left, and the sample is going to be through these trees, so you hop your way over them, and you'll see the little black sample in the corner. And I'm showing you an extra one. There's actually one supposed to be on the final level, one of the final levels Inferno, but I think it's been removed from the PC version to the Xbox One version. Anyway, you're going to come to this ice mountings. Once you make your way up, you're going to see a non-icy path. Walk your way up it, you're going to find the final sample, which is water ice. And that's it. That's all the samples as far as I know. That's enough to get you the 2 achievements for Lifeless Planet. Thanks for watching.